CSE Securities. Let's have a look at some of the latest developments in the Sri Lankan economy and financial markets. In September, Sri Lanka's national inflation slowed to 0.8% year-on-year, with food prices declining by 6% and non-food prices rising by 6% at a slower rate. Sri Lanka's economy contracted to 3.1% in the second quarter, but the central bank anticipates positive growth in the second half of the year. The Sri Lankan cabinet approved a plan to secure a $100 million loan from the Asian Development Bank for small and medium enterprise loans. President Ranil Wickremesinghe proposed the initiatives to aid SMEs struggling to access loans, with efforts to establish a National Credit Protection Institute and additional support from the ADB and World Bank alongside an ongoing IMF program. The Cabinet of Ministers have approved visa-free entry for tourists from 7 prominent markets, including India, China, Russia, Malaysia, Japan, Indonesia and Thailand, effective immediately until 31st March 2024. Tourism Minister Harim Fernando highlighted the positive impact of the policy on Sri Lanka's tourism sector, aiming to attract a significant influx of visitors and bolster the country's economic growth. However, the Immigration Controller General suggests the visa-free pilot project for 7 countries may be implemented in the second week of November and not immediately. With the partnering of Alipay Plus and Lanka Pay, more than 400,000 Sri Lankan merchants are set to accept cross-border digital payments from various population apps, with further expansion planned. Additionally, the partnership aims to facilitate transactions through over 25 e-wallets, contributing to the promotion of Sri Lankan tourism and local businesses. The Colombo Stock Exchange has announced the implementation of regulated short selling and stock borrowing and lending from November 6, 2023, with the cancellation of all pending orders in the automated trading system by November 3, 2023. The open auction call sessions will be held on November 6, 2023 between 9 am and 9:45 am, while the updated clearinghouse rules, trading rules and listing rules of the CSE will be effective from the same date. CG Capital Partners Private Limited, a subsidiary of Binod Chowdhury's CG Group, has become the principal shareholder of Sri Lanka's Union Bank following the acquisition of Culture Financial Holding Limited. The move, completed on October 24th, aims to propel Union Bank into a leading position in the private banking sector, with a strategic growth focus on potential expansions to emerging markets such as Africa, Nepal and Bhutan. The Sri Lankan government has extended Lanka IOC PLC's petroleum product license for an additional 20 years starting from January 22, 2024. With over 250 retail outlets across country, LIOC caters 20% of Sri Lanka's retail fuel demand and is predominantly owned by the Indian Oil Corporation, which reported its best ever financial results in the fiscal year 2023, recording a turnover of Rs 281.5 billion and a net profit of Rs 37.7 billion. With the recent Treasury-bill auction, the 3-month T-bill rate decreased by 20 basis points, the 6-month T-bill rate decreased by 1 basis points, where the 1-year T-bill rate remains unchanged. Let's take a look at this week's Colombo Stock Exchange market status. Thank you for watching, and we'll be back next week.